Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor, and today I'm joined by...
Bill, hi, I'm one of the community mods and I help with support desk for Castle Stories, so I'll just kind of guide you through what you can do in the game at the moment.
Because I am terrible at learning things, and...
And we're terrible at teaching it, so...
Excellent, we'll make a great combo. Ignore Bill's tin can of a microphone. He doesn't have anything else, but that's okay. We'll still accept him. So either way...
So yeah, I mean, we can start with a new game. I think probably easiest is going to be to do it in Sandbox than a hectic survival.
Alright.
And there's features in Sandbox as well that aren't in the survival mode, so...
Oh, alright. Alright, so we're loading. Now we're in the sandbox mode, and it's like, here, you may do anything you want. So,
right.
Alright.
Within reason.
Alright.
So,
whoa, okay. I'm already...
Right.
What do I do?
Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you want to collect wood so that you can build stockpiles for your stone.
Okay.
So the whole interface is kind of built around a radial menu. So hold down the right mouse button.
Alright.
And it should pop up, yep. And then each of these is a different task you can select. So chopping wood is the axe, of course.
Alright, so that's the lumber task.
Yeah.
So would I have to select all of them first?
Nope, just do it from here. So let go of the lumber task and put it somewhere.
Oh,
Ring.
like right there.
Yep, and in that ring is all the trees that task has selected. And you can change the size, you can change the location, all of this stuff.
How do I change the size of it?
So hold down the right mouse button over the icon
of
the task.
Oh, you mean that? There we go.
Yeah, your screen is kind of disappearing.
Oh.
Right, yep. And now you've got change the size is the top right one, and change the location is the top left one.
Okay, I get it now. So if I want to increase the size... Oh! That makes sense. They can just be like, bam. Alright, good.
Get all the woods.
All the woods. And then... Yep. So to get that wood, I'd select all my people.
Yeah, so select your people and click on the icon. It's a lot easier than selecting it tree by tree, and they automatically pilot, so...
Alright. I was gonna rename my people, but I forgot. But just pretend they're people you know. It'll be funny. Yeah. So I clicked on for them to get wood.
So now they'll start chopping down trees, picking up wood. But you're gonna need to split a couple of people off to actually build the stockpiles. So
okay.
If you select them and just give them a move order, they'll deselect themselves from a group.
Alright, they're deselected. Now, these people that I clicked to get the wood, it looks like they're just standing there.
Yeah, sometimes the AI is a bit slow to understand what it's meant to be doing, unfortunately.
Oh, there we go.
It's just something that needs to get ironed out.
Yeah.
So if you now, without selecting anyone, just hold down the right mouse button again to take out that first menu.
Alright.
And there'll be like a saw icon, and that's create a structure.
Which one?
Using a structure. It looks like a saw for chopping wood, but not an axe.
Oh, a saw. I thought your crazy British words are like they're confusing me. Okay. So, I got that now.
So you'll have like a blue square and icon. So that's a stockpile, and they'll put resources into that, like you discovered in the survival mode before.
Okay.
So just place a few of those somewhere.
Alright, just anywhere. Oh! Oh god! I just did. Okay, never mind.
Oh, or put barrels.
Oh, I can put
Doors.
barrels.
It's the top one for the... So once you've selected like a building task, you can then choose what different type of block you want to place within that task.
I see.
So right now you've got like the building with bricks and wood to make like a castle.
Okay. I see what you mean. So what if I don't select anything and I just build some...
So there you go, yeah. So just build a couple of stockpiles. So choose a bit of the island that you can fortify.
Alright, alright. I'm gonna choose this part. Can I just like... Alright, there we go. I'm gonna just build... like that.
Yeah, that's fine. And then just select your idle guys and click on... Select like two guys and click on the saw icon.
Oh god, I need to How do I? Okay, there
Okay,
we go.
so you hold down the right mouse button to select. Yeah.
Okay. And then select them and put them over here. Do I have to click the saw then?
Yeah, click on the saw icon, or you can do it on the toolbar along the bottom. It's probably easier that way, actually.
Oh.
So you're
Okay.
not giving them a move order. And your other guys are actually assigned to the lumber task, so your other guys aren't doing anything at the moment, so select those and use the bottom one for them as well.
All right. So, oh, you can just click on like that. Oh wait, no, I just gave him the wrong. Or wait, did I? Hold on. Did I do that right? Did I assign them?
It's disappearing to me, so...
Oh. It's the high quality of Skype.
And a poor internet connection.
Yeah.
On my end.
Well, I clicked on.
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, so you've got 2 guys chopping wood and 1 guy building stuff.
All right. And then
So
I can.
that's fine. That's fine. So with your other guys, now that you're building stockpiles, they have somewhere to put the stone. So you can start a mining task. So in the survival mode that you played, there was like an infinite mine already there. But in this mode, you select where you put your mines or tunnels.
All right.
So there's 2 ways to get stone. You can tunnel into the side of a mountain, and then the tunnel can go out, expand, it can go up, down. You can make pretty cool stuff with it, given time. Or you can just do a big open cast mine.
All right. So, do I have like a guy that can do that right now? 'Cause I see it says 1.
So what you've got along the bottom is the first panel is showing your idle people, so your people who aren't assigned to anything at the moment.
Yeah.
3 guys. So what you need to do is you need to create another task for the mining. So if you go create another task like we did at the start with the right mouse button,
All right.
there's 2 icons. There's like a pick and there's a shovel, and one is to create a tunnel and one is to create like an open cast mine.
All right. Tunnel says gather stone from walls and cliffs. Mine is gather stone from the ground to stockpiles.
Yeah. So I think we'll just do a mine. It'll probably be
Alright.
simpler.
All right. And then I can just pick anywhere on the wall.
Location for the mine, because it'll just be like you'll pick a location and just a square around it will be. Your screen is frozen, so I can't see what you're doing.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna pick right here, and then a square popped up, and
Yeah.
it's like,
Uh,
all right.
So now if you hold down the right mouse button over that icon, a lot of right mouse button stuff.
I see.
Yeah, so if you
And-
hold down the mouse button over that, and you can expand it and decrease it in different directions. And this mechanic is probably going to change. It's already changed once, it's probably going to change again in upcoming iterations, so the way that you create these
I
mines,
see.
to make it as kind of intuitive as possible.
So,
Particularly intuitive, yeah. So you can make it deeper, shallower, make it wider, longer.
what are the benefits of doing that?
Basically, so it's over a bigger area. Well, it's all voxel based, so they'll dig a voxel, they'll get the resources out of that voxel, and they'll put them in a thing. So,
Okay.
and they'll dig out that area that the yellow has outlined like a blueprint, and when it's gone, then they'll have finished this digging that out. So it doesn't
Right.
generate infinitely. So you
I'm
make
gonna-
it, and there's more area for them to collect the stone from.
All right. I'm gonna click some things.
So you need to left click on them this time.
Oh, left click.
This one is this one is quite a new way of doing it. It had a different interface just before this release, so
Oh, I see. It's still early.
early.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say a lot of the stuff, it is early access, and a lot of it is, it's not completely feature complete, so a lot of stuff is probably going to change. A lot of optimization, and a lot of AI fixes.
Yeah. But all right. I mean,
But,
it seems really promising.
Yeah, and given enough patience, you can make amazing structures. So, and if you look on YouTube, there's some amazing things people have built. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Or even screenshots in the community hub.
All right. So I sent this guy to go make the mine.
Yeah, so he'll just start digging out voxels, and all the little bits of stone will drop on the floor, and they'll suck up like a vacuum cleaner into his bag. It's magical.
Oh.
So then when his bag is full, he'll go drop off stone in a stockpile. But you've got crystals as well in the walls that you can see,
Yes.
and they be put in a barrel instead. So
Oh. So he.
I'd probably take those guys off the lumber task now. I think you've got enough wood.
All right.
Not much
So-
space.
All right. So take them.
I mean, you can just give them a move order, and they'll go back to the idle group.
Yeah. All right. Just
Or you can
like a RTS game or something.
Or you can assign them straight to the task. So what this game has is basically everything you can do it two ways. So you can either give them a single thing, so you can tell them to even dig like a single voxel, and they'll do it, but you'll spend forever trying to build a giant castle that way.
Yeah.
So this is why you got the tasks. So you can just go mine this area or chop all of this wood, and they'll chop the wood, stockpile it, everything. They'll do it automatically, so you don't need to micromanage every guy what he's doing.
Yeah, that makes sense. So that way you can kind of you have not customization, but like you have options, like a lot of variations, I guess.
Yeah, and you've got the time to actually, build the structures. That's probably the most time-consuming thing, but also the most fun is placing the blueprint for the actual thing.
Yeah. All right. So right now, all my guys are like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. But
Yeah.
so I should build.
So the AI is currently freezing.
All right.
Mm.
Now.
While they're getting stone, you can start on the next thing, which is kind of the main point of the game, is to build up the actual castles.
All right. So I've got all this lumber, and I've got some stone. So should I build barrels now too?
Yeah. When the thing of stone fills up, it'll turn into 4 bricks. So when they've like filled that crate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that happening.
The guys are just kind of monging around.
So I'm gonna build barrel. Or wait, no.
So you've got a guy selected, so it'll bring up his menu. It's all context sensitive, so if you've got him selected and you're hovered over a tree, it'll be like, go chop this tree.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just build a couple of barrels, and then
All right, there we go.
stop. I'll decide to do something in a second.
And there we go, there we go. Now they're rolling. So I think I have barrels.
Yeah, so those two will make barrels. You've got
yeah,
two.
there they go.
Try giving those 2 other guys another order, and then assigning them back to the task again.
All right.
That might unfreeze them.
I'm just gonna move him around. There we go. Send him over there. I see. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. I think it's mainly just
Just an AI thing. It's just.
Yeah.
I mean, and the game is being patched pretty frequently now post-release, so.
Yeah. Can I expand a mine like even while they're working on it? So like.
You can just make it deeper. So.
Oh.
But don't go too deep, because as is the innate nature of flying islands.
So is there like a certain amount of people you can put on a task?
I'm not sure, honestly. I think in the prototype before this, once they got to too many, the game just kind of couldn't handle it anymore.
I see.
The limit. So all this optimization stuff is obviously quite difficult and still to be done. But while they're still working on building the game up itself as well.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna.
Actually, really bugging out.
I can see that, but
Damn it.
fine. I'm gonna try to build some sort of thing.
Build a catapult.
Build a catapult. Let's build a catapult. 'Cause why not? Let's put it right there. I don't know if it built it or not. Hold on, I'm gonna do it again. There we go. Right there. There we go. Now it did it.
There we go.
And then have them go build stuff. So they're gonna build the catapult.
And I don't know what's going on with this mine. We could try deleting the task and creating a new one.
Yeah, let's do that.
Down. Yep. Simple. Create a new one. You don't have to create it over like a cliff face either. You can just put it anywhere, like just over the open ground.
No, I think it's put it like
You
here.
can open its mind. Yep.
All right.
I mean, that'll be enough stone for now, I think.
Yeah. Oh, there they go.
Alright. So now they're doing that. What you can do is create a new task called, like a construction task. So if you hold down the right mouse, and
Okay.
it's the right-hand one with the hammer, the picture of a hammer.
Oh, place block.
Yep. And this is basically, so right now, the world, it's mostly made up. You'll mostly make your castles out of 2x1 stone blocks,
Okay.
which they can create all that stone. But yeah, if you hold down the right mouse button now, you can see all the different types of blocks there are. So.
Oh yeah, you got stairs, you got half bricks, you got arches, you got planks, and you got columns.
And the columns also work horizontally. They fuse together to create longer logs, like 3 long. So
So it's like a cabin.
yeah, so you can create. What you can do is you can create a wall out of the bricks, and then on the inside have columns up and planks between them, or more logs between them, and that's where your guys can walk around, your archers or whatever.
Yeah.
You can put relations in the walls and things. So
Alright.
you can, but yeah, just get creative with the building and.
I'm just gonna use normal
Yep.
bricks, so that I don't confuse myself. Alright.
You can click to rotate as well.
What rotates?
Right click is just a single rotate.
Oh, there we go. Do that. I'm just gonna make a mini castle. It's like
Make sure to leave an entrance.
Oh yeah. Entrances do help. Alright, I'm just gonna do that. That looks good. And then
Yeah, and then just build another layer or whatever.
hold on. I want one layer. Can I build one layer and then
Yeah, they'll do it as you give it. So again, assign a couple of guys to that task, like your 3 guys that were constructing the catapult.
Alright.
It's now finished.
Alright.
They can go build stuff.
Alright, go build. There they go. So they're carrying their blocks up. They're very strong.
They are.
Does like the land layout matter? Like, do you have to like shape the land or something, or is it just?
It's basically a sandbox, so there's no set rules as to how to make a castle. And at the moment, there's very little that will destroy your castle apart from yourself with explosives. So I think the eventual idea is that you'll have other guys that can come and break your castle, and they can do stuff to it. So
Yeah.
I mean, generally but it doesn't really matter where it is, and you can build it into the side of a cliff. You can build it in an open field. You can, you can create tunnels and build it in there.
I see. Yeah. So it has a lot of variety. It's almost like an RTS Minecraft-ish.
It has been compared to that a lot, and there is an element of that. It is like doing Minecraft in third person.
Yeah.
These tasks. I mean, and it's also a bit of the basic kind of setting up production chains. So I would say like towns or something, but a lot less complicated. Like your guys won't starve or sleep.
Yeah. I get what you mean. And so, I think that is a pretty good summary of the game compared to what I did last time, which was just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, I think really once you know the basic controls, and certainly a tutorial is something that needs to get put into the game. But obviously it's changing constantly. It's quite difficult to do so. So we're trying to create a guide instead on the community hub.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's certainly something we need to get in. And basically, once you know the controls, you just got to play around a bit until you find out what you enjoy doing and and work out a knack to building your structures.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, well, thank you for coming here and explaining to me all the basics and all that good stuff.
thanks for putting up with the how not to do a Let's Play voice.
You're welcome.
That shit is very good.
Well, thanks, and I'll see you later.
Yep. See you next time.
See you.